Hi folks, this is Steve the Cardboard Cultist, and today we're taking a quick look at RoleQuest. And this is a 3 to 6 player game from Hercules Game Studio. So in RoleQuest, you're going to be role-playing various scenarios and character traits, trying to gain yourself goblin heads or victory points. So each round in RoleQuest begins with a movement phase, where each player, going clockwise, moves their character to a location of their choice, and up to 2 players are allowed in one location at a time. From here, we move to the fun part of the game, the Roleplay Phase. For each location, you're going to commence a roleplay encounter, and that works like this. First, both players select a roleplay card from their hand and place it down in front of them. And these roleplay cards are going to have certain character traits or personalities that you're going to have to convey to the other players during the roleplay encounter. From here, a third player is going to set the scene for the encounter, and they're going to use the location and the characters to build up a framework for the roleplay encounter. The 2 players then roleplay the scene for 60 seconds, pretending to be their character. And their goal here is to help the other players guess the personality trait that they've chosen by acting accordingly. So they might spend the roleplay encounter acting particularly arrogant or maybe loyal to try to lead the other players to their specific character trait. So when the time's up, players attempt to guess the personality traits on the roleplay cards. And if the player guesses correctly, both they and the player who acted the card gain 2 goblin heads and 1 treasure card. And the treasure cards really spice the game up. Sometimes they'll give you extra guesses or an opportunity to earn extra goblin heads, but sometimes they're going to give you curse cards, and these are a ton of fun. You'll play curses on opponents before a roleplay encounter begins, and these are essentially going to modify the way a player has to act during the encounter. So for example, you might play a curse on someone that forces them to spend the whole roleplay encounter rhyming, or they might have to act like a vampire for the entire encounter. And it's just great fun to play these out in front of people to see how they cope. And fun is what this game's all about. This is a fast-paced party game that's going to create some memorable moments at the table, but you've got to have the right group for it. This game works well in a family environment if you want to encourage your kids into some roleplay gaming, but it also works equally well in a more adult environment when you want to have a few beers with some friends. No matter what type of group you play this one with, the important thing is that you really embrace the theme, because that's how you're going to get the most out of this game. If you enjoy party games or roleplay games, check this one out. It's heading to Kickstarter now. But until next time, take care and thanks for watching.